Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. I thought we'd make some embellishments. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to change my lighting. Hopefully that's a bit better. I'm trying to get it so that it's off the screen, but not as bad. I will get it sorted. Unfortunately, it is down to the glass mat, which I absolutely love having, but yeah, I'm hoping it's not too distracting in this video. Okay, so I have all of these little bits and pieces. Now these were gifted to me, well, I bought these actually off our lovely Julia. It was in a big stash of papers when she was doing a de-stash a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love them. And I thought, you know what, how nice would these be as, that one's a frame, as some embellishments. So I've broken them, they are by Kanban, and I've broken them down into, like into separate pieces. So I don't think we're going to do all of them today, as much as I'd really probably like to. I don't think it would be a good thing to do all today, so I'm just putting them just off to the side. So as you can see, we've got all different sizes of them, which is really nice. But yeah, it's something a little bit different. So if you don't have anything like this, you can just use dies. So you know, the like the fancy shaped dies that you can get. Honestly, that's all you would need. So you don't need like to have this sort of set of like die cuts that I have. You can just use a fancy like die, like square die or a round die, or you know, anything. It doesn't have to have these fancy edges on. I am just really using what I have in my stash. Yeah, so I've got quite a few there, and then I thought I have this. So this is called Rose Garden, which is a really pretty paper, and I really liked it, so I thought, you know what, how about we use that. I also have these as well, which is some floral sequins, and then I've got these wooden elements, and they are butterflies and of birds, which I really like. Now, oh yeah, and then the last thing that I have is I have this trim, which is just a flower with a pink middle. So that's what I'm going to use. So yeah, I also have all my inks in front of me, my distress inks if I want to use them, and in here I've got lots of sequins and other bits. Oh, I might use that on one, that we could maybe use as well. So this is what I'm trying to actually use up, and it's just bits and pieces that are left over from other packs. And yeah, so I think we can make a good sort of dent in that, hopefully. Other things that I have around me, I've got some lace if I want to use it. I've also got this sticker sheet. This came with love from Lizzie. I also have this. These were actually just used very recently in one of my Facebook lives. The other thing that I have some bits of paper left over that maybe we could use, and these are from, let me just get it, these are from this paper collection from Craftbox, and it's called The Other Side, so that might be quite nice. Now there is a big sheet which I'm thinking of using of words, so we could use that as well. So let us see what we can do and what we're going to make. So I think I want to start using some of these bits, so I'm going to go with, let's have a look, I think I want to go with these ones. So I'm just going to pop these off to the side and then bring these ones in. Okay, I'm going to start off with this big one, and what I want to do is I want to tear it, because as most of you know, I love tearing my paper, and I just love the you know, the rustic edge of of our piece when we do it. So I'll just take that off, and then I sort of want to rip down all over. So I'm just having it so that it's within the piece itself, hopefully. And this is just to create our background. So it's like making clusters, really. And then with these embellishments, you can use them on anything. So it doesn't have to be, you know, you can use them in journals, as journaling cards. You can use them on the front of cards. You can use them as note cards. Excuse me. Hey, dear me. So I don't know why I'm yawning, because I'm not tired. Oh, look, I like that. I really like that. So because I like that, I'm going to stick these down. What else could you use them on? You could use them on anything, really. You could use them to decorate the front of a book, like a sketchbook. You could use them, you know, as gift tags. That would be another good one. I tend to just make them and I have them in a little pot, and then I sort of decide as and when of what I'm doing. I think I'll come on again though. We'll do another video and I'll show you what I do with these particular ones. Oh, look at that, isn't that nice? Considering it was just out of that box. It is actually from a border die, so that I do know. I quite like the idea of that, and then we can sort of cut around it. Yeah, I'm liking that, so I'm going to do that. Okay, make sure I'm on camera. So I know we haven't used the paper pad yet, but this is just using the scraps that were just next to me. It just felt like, you know, that it was something that we should do. Right, I've got my scissors, and then I'm just going to cut around here so that it's nice and neat and trim. Okay. Oh, I like that. Now I have got Quincy behind me and I haven't got a clue what he wants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and see if he wants letting out. Okay. So, oh, look at that. Doesn't that look really, really nice? Right, I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that. Right, absolutely loving it. I'm loving it actually a lot, that I want to use the rest of the bits up. So let's move that to the side. So I'm just going to do, I think I might do the full set. Now this one has it where that's going to come out, but I don't want that to come out. So I'm going to try and leave that in the best I can. Where's my pen? I need either a pen or a pencil, because this one can be cut down. Oh, so yeah. And we won't have any torn edges on this one. Sorry about that loud bang. So I'm just going to go there, and then I just want to straighten this edge up. There we go. Right, because I'm thinking that this piece could go just on there like that. Oh yeah, love it. So you don't have to have it ripped. I do get asked, well, I have been asked in the past, how do I know whether to rip a piece of paper or not? And to be perfectly honest, I just do what I feel when I'm creating. I suppose it depends what mood that I'm in to what I'm going to end up creating. So I know when I do things like this, the first thing I want to do is actually rip. So to do something with straight edges seems a bit weird to me. But yeah, I think it also looks really nice. And it's just a matter of, I like to try different things. So I like to see, how it's going to look. And yeah, I don't know really, I think it is all just, so like looking at this paper and putting it on there, I just want to rip, because I know that if I rip just around the edge a tiny amount off, then I know that that's going to fit lovely. And we're going to have that white edge, which I absolutely love, and it's just going to bring some more interest to the piece. So yeah, it really does depend on sort of what I'm creating and what it is that I want to sort of achieve. I hope that helps. But yeah, like I said, I absolutely love doing clusters like these. So I would probably say they're large clusters. I can hear the birdies. Sounds so cute. Okay, so perfect. So I'm going to glue that down. So as you can see, these ones, and these are just scrap bits of paper that were just off to the side of me. So I'm filming this actually after my live that I did at the very beginning of May, and instead of putting all these little bits away and forgetting about them, why not use them? So that's sort of what I'm doing. Like I said, I've got lace and other bits, but I just think it's quite nice to sort of, yeah, I want that on. But what I'm going to do is actually, we'll cut around it again like we did with the last one. So I'm just going to put some glue on those edges. Right, like so, because I like that number 3, although the chances are, if anyone knows me, I will end up covering it with loads of different bits, because and you know, yes, I do cover bits up and you just think, oh, why have you covered that up, that is so nice. It's just the process that I go through. So I start off doing each layer, you know, one layer at a time. So at the minute I'm doing the first layer. So the first layer is getting colour down onto my pieces, making use of scrap bits of paper, and just, yeah, enjoying it, having fun with it. So I have got quite a few on here. I do need to do the rest of them, but this one's really, really bad. So these are just the tabs where I've taken it out. Okay, let's see what else we have. So I have that, oh, this square one actually could go, perfectly. Well, what I'm going to do, I want to roughen up the edges. So this is a perfect size, but I want the that edge wasn't straight, but I didn't want to cut it down. So by roughing up the edges either with your scissors or with a distressing tool, helps to disguise the fact that it's not straight, and makes it look really nice. So that's why I do the distress edges when I do it on a piece like this. But yeah, I'm liking that. I think I like that side, yeah. So let's glue that down as well. So I'm going to glue all that in. I think Quincy's actually only wanted to go outside to get Lady outside so that he can steal the bed. I've got one bed in my craft room because I can't fit 2 beds in. Normally they share, but yeah, Quincy's very cunning. Very, very cunning. Right, so that worked perfectly on that. And I think I've got one more I do. I thought so because, yeah. No, I want that one. So again, as you can see, that edge is not straight at all. So by coming in and distressing that edge up, it just disguises it for us, so you don't have to cut it down at all. So I'm loving these. So by the looks of it, I'm sort of forgetting about the other paper pad, but yeah, I'm sure we can, if we don't use it in this video, we can use it in something else. But as I started the video, I saw that, like I said, I saw this at the side of me and thought, you know what, why are we not going to use it? So, I love that. Okay, I wasn't intending to do so many, but I so want to use the last of these bits. So this one I'm going to rip. So just like that, and we've got this piece. So, yep, and pop that on there. So stick it down. Right, okay, so there's that one. We do have some smaller bits. Oh, I'm liking that, and again I'm going to cut this down a bit more because that can fit on there perfectly. I'm going to try and attempt just to straighten that up just a little bit, and then to disguise the fact that it's not as straight as what I would like it to be, again we'll just distress the edges using my scissors. So but like I say, if you've got a distress tool, I do have a distress tool, but yeah, I could never find it, so I find just using my scissors easier. It's one of those gadgets really that you really don't need to have, but you want it because it looks fun, and then yeah, you just lose it all the time. Right, this one I'm actually going to stick on the back of here and cut round it, so this one will have it all covered. So this is like a little label, and then what I'll do is I'm going to add that onto one of the other ones, because what we'll do is we'll put a sentiment on it and use it. Okay, so I'm just going to round like so. And then we've got those edges, but what I'm going to do is actually come in with my what do you call it, my hole tool, and just because that's how these are made, and just cut it out that way, because then you get it quite perfect. Well, I'm getting it more perfect than I would with without it. There we go. Okay, so there is that, and like I say, we can pop that on, yeah, on something else. Right, how much of this paper have we got left? Because I'm wondering whether or not just to use it all. I'm thinking so. Maybe something like that could work. Yeah, let's do that. So again, I don't want that middle to come out, so I'm just going to stick paper all over it, like so. And I want that sort of bird to be on. Right, okay. And then I'm going to distress, move it that way, distress the edges of this just for a little of interest. Okay. Right, and then we're going to glue this down, and hopefully this will go over the last bit. Yes, it does. Right, so just like that. So I'm just going to cut around this piece, making sure it's well adhered down. Oh, now I've got Lady with me. I know exactly what they want now. So it is morning, and they like to go out, and then they like a certain food. I'm not going to say it, because if I say it, they'll get really excited, and I want to cut it around this first. So what I'll do is, once I've finished this, yeah, I'll go and grab them one. Oh, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? So like I said, how nice would that be just on a card? So right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to go and sort the doggies out. I'm going to finish up using these little bits, probably just doing these ones. So, and then we'll come back and we'll start our second layer. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. Right, we have quite a few actually to go. So we've got 2, 3, 4. Right, I'm going to add these ones onto a couple of them. So 4, 5, 6. I'm thinking they could be added on as well. Yeah, I might add that one onto there. So I think we've got about 8. And then these ones are going to get added on, and we'll put some stuff on them. So what I want to do is I definitely want to add some of these flowers, but I am going to bring in my Distress Oxide in Vintage Photo to add into these. So let me just cut some of this trim off. I want some lace as well, because I think it'd be nice to add in some lace. And I've got this gorgeous peachy colour. So let's grab one. Actually, let's grab this one. So this one I'd like to do. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? So if we add in there, I'll take that off. So I'm thinking add that onto there like that. I do need my Fabri-Tac for this one. Okay. I need to clean that lid as well. So I'm just put a load along there and try and put this the right way. Okay. So just making sure the ends are covered. Right, so like that. I'm just going to put that on because it's sort of pouring itself out for some reason. Oh, I'm liking that. Okay, and I do want a couple of these on. Now I'm wondering whether or not to add one of these, which actually I am very tempted to. Oh, I'm liking that. Actually, I really like that. I'm not sure how many of the flowers I want to add. I'm thinking 3. So just like that. Love that. And then, yeah. And then I will add a sentiment on, I think. So I'm just gonna, I want these, I don't want them to be dead white. So I want them to sort of blend in quite nicely. Like that's so much better. So I'm going all the way around on them. Okay, I'm just going to put some of the Vintage Photo on all the white bits, just so that we can, it all blends nicely together. Oh, I'm loving that. Right, so I'm going to stick this down. Okay. And that's just going to stay on that bit. So I'm loving how we can still see that little border trim there. And then I'm going to pop 2 of these here, like so. And we're going to pop one of these up in that corner. So I'm loving that. And then I'm thinking definitely bringing in one of these. Either one of these. Yeah, I think one of these. Oh, what are we going to do? Right, there is, what about, oh, I don't know, guys. So, right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut down here, because then this the rest are just repeated. So right, there we go. Instead of having the full page on short. Oh, what about that? Believe in yourself. I like that. So, and then yeah, I really like that one. So what about that? It doesn't quite fit, I know, but that's fine. I think it just adds to the character of it, doesn't it? Right, I'm just going to cut it out a bit more. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that, so I'm going to stick that down. And I think it goes as well because it is part of the paper pad, so we are using that paper pad. And how nice is that? I mean, that inside of a journal would look really nice. And then on the back, if you just put some white card, it's like a journaling spot. So I really, really like that. Or, I mean, that would make a perfect tag to put on a present as well. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love that. The other thing that I'm thinking of is maybe a butterfly. Because who doesn't love a butterfly? I think, no. And there goes the dogs. Do you know, they're going to get in so much trouble, those dogs. Right, I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that. Right, okay, so this actually, when I've walked away and come back, I really like it taken out of there. So that's what I'm going to do. So there you go. So this one I will either use to pop in my journal, or I will use it as a gift tag on a present. So that's what this one is going to end up being used for. Oh, isn't it just gorgeous? I love it. Right, so let's get another one. Oh, there's the postman. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Right, so for this one, what can we do for this one? Right, I do have some more lace. I've got some gorgeous lace. This was gifted to me, but I really can't remember who gifted me it, so I'm really, really sorry for that. But I think we should definitely add some lace on. I love my lace. I do think that it's not used as much as I personally think it should be. But yeah, I absolutely love using my lace. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac again to stick this down with. Now, I've got a feeling it's going to start coming out of the top. I hope not, but we shall see. Okay, so that's nicely adhered down. Now I do have this number 3. No, I don't. I was going to put it on, but I don't think I'm going to now. Let's have a look what's in here, because we've got some lovely bits in here that we could maybe use. So now this is quite thin, but that's fine. We can work with it. I'm thinking actually, let's fussy cut this out. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly fussy cut this out. It is going to have an edge on it, just because I want to keep everything in it, I think. It helps actually. The thinner it is, the easier it is to cut out. So it does make it a bit easier, but it just makes it a bit more fragile. If you've got a thinner paper and you want to sort of make it more sturdy, then I highly suggest backing it on to some cards. So I'm not going to with this, I don't think. Because I think we should be okay. I'm saying it makes it easy, and this fussy cutting is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Really bad. Okay. Right, I'm just going to go around all of these. But I think sometimes just something like a flower image, or yeah, just a focal point really for your piece makes the world of difference. But yeah, right, nearly there guys. So I am sorry for all the interruptions this morning. I do apologise. It's obviously a very busy morning, the dog's deciding to do what they want to do. Now normally they're quite happy just to stay in bed, which is typical, isn't it? So because I've decided not to stay in bed this morning or have a nice lie in, they have decided that they're going to do everything they can to disturb me. Whereas normally they sleep in every morning. Yeah, you've got to force them out of bed. Honestly, they're really, really bad. So I think it's just they don't like Mummy having fun. I think that's exactly what it is. Oh, I like that. Right, I am going to use the Fabri-Tac for this, just because we're sticking it over the top of that lace. Don't like using Fabri-Tac. It's like a gloopy, slimy thing. But it does the job, and it dries super quick, which is even better, but doesn't mean I like it. Right, but I will continue to buy it, just because, like I said, it does do the job and it works amazingly. Right, I'm loving that, and I'm thinking that we have maybe 2 of the birds. Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's have 2 of the birds. So I'm just going to use the Fabri-Tac again, although I didn't need 2 of that one, never mind. Okay, and let's stick this one down so they face each other. I like that. Right, and then we need a sentiment. So what can we use? Oh, Hear the Calling. I think that one would work. What did I do with my scissors? Yeah. So let's do Hear the Calling for this one. If I can do it. So I'm going to take a little bit more there off. And then that can sit there like that. I like that. So I'm just going to add some of my vintage photo. Again, use the Fabri-Tac just because it is going over fabric. And yeah, oh, I like that. Now I'm wondering whether to add some sequins in or whether to add some gems. Ooh, that would be nice. Yeah, I like them. Right, okay. So I'm just going to use my normal glue for this one. Oh, and there. There. And one up there. So there we have it. There's another one. Now that one I would happily put on a card. So that one will probably go be the focus of one of my cards. I'm just wiping the tops of my glue, so very sticky. And that just means they can, block up quite easily. Oh, they've finally gone to sleep. They're behind me in the bed and they're curled up together and they've gone to sleep. I think that's because Mummy shouted at them. Right, okay, so loving it. Love it. Right, let's go on to some more. So I'm thinking I really like that number 3. Do you know what, let's do it. Let's just cut into it. Why not? So there, like that, and then let's just stick it down. I think so. Okay. Right. So this is that one, because there's nothing to say that we can't do that. Now I need to make sure that it's straight, so I do need to cut this edge off. Where have I put my scissors? Do you know, I keep sort of putting them down and moving them, and they're right in front of my face all the time. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now I'll keep that in case we need it for another one, which you never know, we could do. I'm thinking that not much on this one actually, So maybe a couple of butterflies. Yep, I'm liking that. Let's make these more vintage. Okay, and this one. So I'm just going to cut them down because I'm thinking, although what I was thinking was maybe have the butterflies on top of the flowers. Oh, I quite like that. That looks nice. And then we have, let's have a look. What do we have? Oh, I've got some hearts. Maybe. Okay. Do we have any more of those hearts? Yeah, we do. So I'm thinking maybe something like that. No, when I looked up in the camera I didn't like it at all. No, although we do have this one, so how about we use this? Okay, so what I'm thinking is we can pop it across there, so we've got some bling. So, and then pop it across the top. That gives it a little bit of added something, doesn't it? Right, so let's get these glued down. So, because these are fabric, we'll pop some Fabri-Tac on them and do the same with the butterfly. Okay, so just like that, and then one there, we'll pop that one. Oh, bit on there. Okay, so there's that. Right, I'm loving that. Let's add a little sentiment, because again I don't think we need to add much to it. We do have that, but then we're covering that 3 and I don't want to cover that 3. So let's have a look, see what we've got. Oh, create unique art, I like that. So let's do that one. Yep. And that can just sit there like so. Oh yeah, love it. So I'm just gonna use my glue. This one is running out, so I'll have to get another one. Well, actually I'm saying I'll have to get another one. I've got a million of them on the go. I'm trying to use up all the open ones. Oh, see, that's lovely. Again, this I would put on, I would either use it as a gift tag or I'd put it on a card. How gorgeous is that? So there's that one. So let's grab some more. I want to deal with this one because this one's just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, oh, I love it. No, but I do like the idea of having one of these on there. Do I want a bit of lace on? No, I don't think I do actually. I do think we should have a bird though. So just there. Yeah, just the one bird as well. Do you know, I'm really tempted to keep this very, very simple. Again, there's, sorry, I've just knocked the camera. Yeah, right, let me just cut these off. And just do this. So these, I want the centres to be a different colour, so I'd rather them be this blue colour. Let's see if that'll work. Yes, that could work. Or actually I do have these bigger ones. Oh, they look much better, so we'll have those ones. I'm just going to put a blob of glue down and then that one over the top because I don't want that pink in, and then I like that. I really, really like that. So more glue. Okay. And then, oh, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Right, the last one. Not sure if I'm going to have 2 or 3 yet. I am liking what I'm seeing. I just think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so maybe have something like that. Oh yeah, definitely 3. Definitely 3. So I think we should stick that down, and then I think I'm going to go with this My Art, just because it's a nice small one. So let's cut around it as neatly as we can and have that. Yes, I'm liking that. Right, okay, so let's glue this down. That's going to go there. Okay, and then we're going to glue this across there like so. And then our little birdie. Seemed daft not to have a little birdie when we've got one there. And that's just going to go there. Okay, bit of, oh, isn't that lovely? So a little bit of Fabri-Tac on, just like so. It's very yeah, stringy, that glue. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Do you know what? I think this one's my favourite one. So this one I would definitely put on a card. Or even put it on the front of a journal. I just think that's lovely. So there's that one. How many have we got left? Let's see. Let's see if we can do them all together. So we have this. Oh, I've got another bird one there. I think that one on there. Maybe that one on there. I've got this little baby one. Actually, yeah, it looks like we're going to be doing these 5. So let's see what we've got. So I'm thinking that that one, have it that way. And I'm just going to do something as simple as having butterflies on. This one is going to have a dicky bird on. This one, let's turn it around that way. That's going to have a butterfly just in the center, and then I'm going to keep it again. So yeah, I don't really think there's much to sort of do with them actually. I don't think I want that on. I want to keep that. I think I want some lace on this one and lace on this end one. So let's add that onto there. So I'm thinking that one for there, and then I really like this lace, so that one on here. Oh, I'm liking that. I think a little bit of lace can do an awful lot. I've got this purpley coloured one, and what I'm thinking is we have it on this one. Just actually, I want to cut that down just a little bit because I think it's a bit too much. So maybe do something like that. Yes, with that on. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah, I think that's it actually. So I don't want to use any more lace, so let's pop them off to the side because, like I say, we don't want to use any more of those. Now for this one, I'm thinking the birdies, and we have 2 birdies on that one again, and then on this one I've got 2 different types of butterflies, so I could sort of put them 2 on there. Yeah, I'm liking that. This one I'm not sure on, actually. I'm not let's have a look. Believe in magic. I think one of them definitely has to have believe in the magic. Okay, but which one? Just gonna cut them down. Well, there we go. So there's that one, and then I think I'll put some gems on that one. What else? I like this remember. I'm going to cut that out nicely, because I think I want that one on there like that, and then on this one I'm going to have forever. So just like that. Yeah, loving that. Now this one, do I want the big one? Because we've got window into my dreams, or what about creativity words? That's hanging on by a thread, that now. Yeah. Oh, I like that. And then I think some gems on that one. I think that would work. Right, I need one more just for this one. And what about my story? I think so. I like that idea. Yeah, right. Okay, so now that I've done that, it's just a matter of gluing them down. Do we want any of the flowers? So that's the last thing. So I'm thinking definitely want a flower on this one for the birdie. Actually, I think I want 3 on, because, yeah, I like 3. So have think like that, and then we have the birdie sitting on it. Perfect. I'm going to have one on that one, just there. Yeah, I think that's it, actually. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, so let's get all of these glued down. So let's start with, I like that on a slant as well. So I'm going to grab my Fabri-Tac, and we're going to glue this lace down. So like so. Okay, and it does dry very quickly, which is awesome. So then I'm going to stick that down, and we're going to stick that down, and then we're going to pop our Believe in Magic down as well. And again, I'm sticking it down with Fabri-Tac just because it's gone on top of that lace. So there's that one. Now, what do we want? Do we want like something on there? What about, no. Oh, I feel like it needs something, but I'm not quite sure what it is, or whether I'm just thinking it needs something, if that makes sense. What about, I think these are going to be too big, yeah. Right, do you know what? I'm not sure at all. I think this one needs a finishing as and when I use it, and then I'll know what to add to it. So, although I quite like that, and then maybe about line. No, wrong colour. I don't know. I'm really struggling actually to work out what it is that I need for this one. Oh, actually, do I have some more of those black gems? No, I have silver. Of course. Because those black gems, I think, look fab. So, we need to half them. Right. Oh, I've dropped a star on the floor. I'll pick her up in a minute. So, I think we're just going to pop these on across the top and across the bottom. There we go. Yes, much better. Right, okay, so there's that one. Right, let's go on to the next one. So let's put some vintage photo on these. Okay, and then using my Fabri-Tac again, let's place these on here. Okay, on this one, and then popping our bird on. Oh, I do love that. And then our creativity. I don't know why I've used the Fabri-Tac for that, but never mind. There we go. Oh, I love that. Right. Okay, what do we want on this one? I'm thinking maybe a couple of what do you call them? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I like that. That's so cute. So there's that one. Right. Excuse me. So let's get this adhered down. So just some Fabri-Tac across there, and then that's going to stick in like that. And then, oh, right, I'm not actually going to ink up this flower, so let's put that on there. So that's going over the top of the lace, and then that's on there like so. So let's give that a few moments to dry. Right, and then I just need some glue on this birdie, and then some glue on this birdie. These birds and butterflies actually came from the Works. I'm not sure if they still have them in stock, but you got quite a few in, so it was really good value. Okay, I want to keep that pink because I think that pink looks lovely. Now, I was hoping to make a huge dent on these, but I don't think we're going to. Oh, I like that better. So I'm just going to put a big dollop of Fabri-Tac down and then pop that on there like that. So there's that one. Oh, I love that. How gorgeous is that? So again, I mean, these I'd use on cards. I'd just use as tags or anything. I use them as journaling cards. Yeah, your imagination is your limit on them with these, which is what I absolutely love. Now, this one is a very simple one, isn't it? So there's not much going on with this one. Okay. But even, you know, not adding too much to it, it still looks really nice. Oh, we've got 3. Excellent. So I'm just adding some gems. There we go. Yeah. Again, that'll do, and we can add more to it as and when we use them. All right, last one. So take these off. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. Oh, and put a nice big dollop on. need to clean that nozzle. Okay, so there's that. Let's pop our butterfly on. So that can go on there like that. And then I'm not sure where I want this to go actually. I think I want it to go sort of, you know, hanging off. Yeah, I like that. Right, okay. So I do have these. See if we've got enough to go at the top and bottom, and yes we do. Right, excellent. And then I think this is the last of them actually. I got these ones from the pound shop. So I think, like I say, I do think it's the last of them. Might be worth grabbing some more, but not just yet because I am still in May, so it's a no spend May. Right, oh, loving that. Absolutely loving that. Now, if only I had some like purple gems, because I think the purple gems would look lovely. Although these flower ones do look nice. Maybe something like that. Yeah, right. Let's just do it because I like it, so why not? Oh, so just going to use normal glue for this. Hopefully it will stick and stay stuck. Only time will tell. It normally does. Before I started using Fabri-Tac, it used to glue, so I just found that Fabri-Tac is so much better when working with my lace. So yeah, right, okay. I have a feeling that this video is probably quite a long video, so I do apologise, but like I said, I'm so sorry for the interruptions at the beginning of this video with the puppies. They are now asleep, so they've given us half an hour at least, so I'm happy. I do feel like this video might be a bit quiet, so I'll have to check my volume when I'm editing and maybe turn it up if it is quiet, because yeah, I feel very relaxed today. I think it's nice when you're feeling relaxed, isn't it? Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm just going to pack, move all these bits and pieces out the way. Now I need to move these bits off here so my light comes in better. There we go. And then let us have a look at our embellishments. So like I said, they can be used as tags, card toppers, journaling cards. They can be used as just to put a note on the back for a friend. So, okay, go in there, and there. We've actually done quite a few. How cool is that? We've done 9. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Not what I had in mind when we started. Like I said, I was going to use that other paper pad, but nah, I like liking what I'm seeing. So what I'll probably do is we'll come back on hopefully in a few weeks time and we'll use these up. So we'll either create some gift tags or some journaling cards, or we'll create some cards using them, just so that you can see. It gives you some ideas of what you can use these for. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully we'll see you very, very soon in another video. But until then, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.